Today, as we celebrate the Lord's birth, we're celebrating it with the only day in the liturgical year in which we have a choice of 4 celebrations. But it's the last Mass of Christmas, the one we're celebrating, with that wonderful prologue to the Gospel of John, which really brings it all together. The beauty of the nativity scene, even though in reality it was probably the squalor of the nativity scene, is what we remember. But St. John in the Gospel today tells us the import of what has occurred and what we are celebrating. That the very God, the creator of everything, the one without whom there would be nothing, has decided to become one of his own creation. And that is a mind-boggling notion if you dwell on it. And that, of course, is what we're supposed to do as Christians. We're supposed to dwell on the fact that the God who created every single thing that exists, from fire ants to pine trees to people, everything that exists came from one living source. And that living source has decided, because of his love for us, to become one with us. And that's why I think so often we hear in the scriptures when Mary is mentioned, it says she pondered all these things in her heart, because she didn't understand what was going on any more than we do most of the time. And that's what I think the message of Christmas is for us, to begin to ponder and take seriously what we're celebrating. There's joy, there's festivity, there's gathering with the family, there's all those wonderful things which are good to do on a festival day. But the point of the festival is that we are so loved that God would decide to become one of us, with all that that entails. And we know in his life what it did entail. So this is a day for really joy, celebration, and that inner confidence and peace which comes from the awareness that someone loves us so much that they would become one of us, even though they are not one of us in reality. But the reverse of that gift is that we become like the one who has adopted us. The one who chose to be one of us has called us into his own divine life. St. Peter says that in one of his letters. He said, God has given us everything necessary to become divine, to become God-like. It's like adoption, in which you can hand on your DNA as well as a slip of paper saying you're my child. God adopts us and brings us in through Christ, through this created being, Jesus, brings us into his own life. And that's what Christmas is all about. And we need to ponder that. That's why the Christmas season lasts for several weeks, so that we have time to ponder God's love for us in Christ Jesus.